Lovely putt, Murray. Well, I think that rather clinches it, chaps.
I thought it was Fraser's 14 on the first that clinched it. Or was it your 17 on the second?
Don't be a bad loser, Toddy. You never heard the saying, it's not the winning, but the taking part.
What hole did we take part in, then?
Oh, I'm sure we just caught you on an off day, lads.
Yes, and I'm sure we can accommodate a rematch any time you like.
Do you mean that?
A Rotarian's word is his bond, Mr. Todd.
What about tonight, then?
As you wish.
This time we'll play on my sort of green.
Double or quits it is, then.
You better be as good as you think you are, or you'll be working off your debt for the rest of your life.
You seem to forget I was Golden Q champion 92-93.
Yeah, but this isn't Wandsworth, Nick, and we're not playing for a half ounce of shag.
Right. This meeting of the Glasgow Business Brotherhood is hereby convened.
All present bar one Malky.
Let me guess. Hood.
Too busy suiting up to the middle classes to be bothered coming to a Brotherhood meeting.
And Sisterhood meeting.
The chair recognises Sister Mo Ferrier.
This isn't the first time Fraser Hood has shown contempt for this fraternity. I move a motion to have him removed from this board altogether.
Excellent. Do we have a seconder for Sister Ferrier's motion?
Aye, I'll second that.
You only got a vote, numpty. Any objections? Right. By the powers entrusted in me as boss of bosses of the Glasgow Business Brotherhood, I duly declare Fraser Hood out in his elky.
Here, here.
Here.
Now to the main item of business.
Здорово, Малхеран, как живешь?
No bad, comrade. How's your cell?
You all right, mate? Not worried about these two, are you? It's in the bag.
No, it's not that. Somebody just walked over my grave.
My organization can provide you with absolutely anything you desire. From guns to plutonium, caviar to gems, and all at bargain basement prices.
What exactly is your bargain basement, Vlad? Obviously you didn't come to Scotland with this stuff up your duke.
Near enough, my friend, near enough. Of course, with such an operation, and security makes it impossible to give you all a guided tour.
What's the score here? I'm not buying something I haven't seen.
It is simple. I will deal directly with your chosen representative, someone you trust with your money.
I wouldn't trust my granny with my money.
You have a boss of bosses. Surely you trust him.
And you got a problem with that?
No.
Excellent shot, Fraser. Almost professional, one might venture.
Years of misspent youth, Crawford.
And adulthood.
I won't bore you with the details, Crawford. And neither will Wayne.
I'll have to take your word for it. But I would hate to think that you were bustling me in my own club.
Hustling.
Bustling? What?
3 large measures of your finest cheeky water, barman. A celebration is called for. What, we wearing the rang aftershave or something?
Everyone's through in the snooker room, Mr. Mulheron. A heavy game.
Big money stakes, is it? Now you're talking. The green baize, you're sticking your hand, the sound of bows breaking. Fetch the drinks from me. Let's see if there's any real men among them.
Nice shot.
By the by, Fraser, this dinner party you've arranged for the 4th, I have to confess, I seem to have made a grand faux pas.
Oh, you didn't need to do that, Crawford. I'm having a chef in specially.
I mean, I appear to have arranged a meeting of the Rotary Club for that same evening.
What? You can't do that. Everybody I've invited is a member.
What can I say, Fraser? I know how important this dinner party is to you. And there's nothing worse than seeing a man lose his credibility in front of his friends.
I think the phrase up here is fill your sporran.
Chin up, Crawford. I'm sure a rematch can be arranged.
As you said, Mr. Todd.
Well done. Well done, Crawford.
If you died with a face like that,
nobody would wash it. Here, stick this cue away.
I know where I'd like to stick it, and with topspin. You deliberately fouled.
It's only a game, Todd. There's more to life than snooker.
It is not only a game. I lost every penny I possess on that match, plus the 50 quid you lent me.
Yeah, and that comes off your wages at the weekend, remember?
Since when have you ever given me 50 quid at the end of a week?
I never realised you were a talent, wee man. What do you think, boys? Reckon he's good enough to win the Mulherron Master Cumin Classic? Any danger he might lift the grand?
Piano. £1,000?
Winner take all.
Forget it. No employee of mine is entering any competition of yours.
No, hang on a minute, Fraser. Like you said, it's only a game.
I remember when it was more than just a game to you. But then that was when you were still a force to be reckoned with.
I'm not dead and buried yet.
No, but they say you can tell a lot about a man just by the way he holds his stick. Losing that game to a couple of half-baked ponces. That shows just how far you've fallen, Hood.
Aye. Even been voted out the Brotherhood by a sister.
I've been looking forward to telling them that all night. You're a spent force, Hood.
Nah. The pond you paddle in just became too small for me, Mulherron. Fraser Hood swims with the real sharks now.
Ha! You can't get bigger sharks than the ones Mr. Mulherron's dealing with.
Interesting. Man-eaters, are they?
Mind you don't get out your depth.
I'm sorry, boss. It just slipped out.
Here.
giving me the black ball for Malky.
I just hate you to feel left out.
You're like a wee hot water bottle.
Morag.
I don't turn round. I'm starkers.
Oh my God.
Mm. You wouldn't begrudge me a wee cuddle, would you?
Quite partial to a wee cuddle myself every now and then. Just like to return the compliment.
Now don't. You'll spoil the moment.
Well, I won't have a moment if I keep facing this way.
If you can't behave yourself, Wayne Todd, I'll just have to go back to my own bed.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Ashton and I have broke up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know what it's like to get dumped.
Oh, he didn't dump me. I dumped him.
Yeah? I thought he was every girl's dream. Money, position, security.
I don't want security. I want excitement. Danger.
Todd?
Oh, God. Daddy. You and your big mouth.
You still on your scratcher?
Fraser! What are you doing here?
I live here, remember?
I mean, what are you doing here at this time of the morning?
Time waits for no man, Todd. Especially when the game's afoot. Now get your backside downstairs pronto.
I'll do that straight away, Fraser. I'll get me wise on it. It's a bit bare at the moment.
Is that why your foot's jammed in the door? You're afraid I will see your derriere?
Getting modest in my old age.
Todd, I shared a Peter with you, and if my memory serves me, your arse is no thing of beauty.
I have to take your word for that, Fraser. Position where it is, Get to see very little of.
You've been sniffing iffy substances. Last time I saw an expression like that in a man's face, his nuts were being crushed in a wringer.
Stop me towing the door.
What?
Stop me towing the door.
Get your wise on. We've got work to do. Come on.
Give us half a chance.
Last time I gave you half a chance, I ended up with a lodger.
Yeah, and slave labour for your club.
You're on the run in a foreign land. An illegal immigrant. What do you expect? Union rates?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I looked, Glasgow was still part of Britain.
You obviously haven't tried changing a Scottish tenner in London recently.
Last time you took a tenner out of your wallet, Celtic had won the European Cup.
It may have escaped your notice, Todd, but I have been booted off the board of the Brotherhood. Mulherin is now running the families.
Well, I don't see the problem. You're rising amongst the real villains of society, the middle classes.
That's beside the point. If anyone's going to be appointed capo de tutti frutti in this city, it's going to be me, Fraser Hood.
Once a psychotic numpty, always a psychotic numpty.
Exactly.
I just can't believe you let a good man like that slip away. Many a lassie would kill for a sensible man like Ashton.
Sensible? Any more sensible and he'd be a hush puppy. He's boring.
But Morag, he's a dentist. He's supposed to be boring. That's the joy of it. Your future would have been secure. Not to mention in later life your falsers.
I don't want my future secured, or my falsers. What is the point of knowing what your life's going to be like in 10 years' time?
But Morag, a woman likes to feel safe. Her job, her house, her own things around her, her man, and maybe, if she's lucky.
Spare me the patter of tiny feet routine.
And what's wrong with kids? I mean, your daddy's got you, but there's many a time I wish your father and I had one of our own.
Oh, that's all I need. Some incontinent, snotty-nosed brat at my feet.
You leave your father out of this. Listen, Morag, when you get to my age, you'll maybe wish you hadn't been so selfish.
Oh, please, Betty. I'm depressed enough without thinking of myself at your age.
Ho! Hurricane! Whirlpool! Come here! Tildy! And where are you two skulking off to?
Mulherin snooker tournament's only day, Fraser.
For teetotalers only, is it?
No, we're just trying to keep a clear head before the tournament.
Well, you can't get two heads clearer than yours. There's nothing in them. See that? What does it say?
Happy hour.
Do I look happy?
I don't suppose a couple of pints would kill us, eh? No, I don't suppose.
Fraser, you can't stand out here all day shanghaiing punters in off the street.
And why not? The pub's nearly full, isn't it?
These guys are down for the tournament. They've been looking forward to it.
Why should I care about Mulherin's loss?
You're not sticking it up, Mulherin. You're shafting your own customers. You do that, they won't come back.
You think I don't know your game, Todd? You think if the Manhattan's empty, I'm going to give you time off to play in it?
£1,000, Fraser. I win, you get your money back, and I'll have a few shekels for myself.
There is no way you are playing in Mulherin's tournament. Now get back inside and turn their ill-gotten gains into mine. Ah, just when you thought things couldn't get worse. Inspector McKenna.
I hear your old pal Mulherin's been elevated to Grand Master of the Lawbreakers Lodge.
Good. Now you'll be able to swap funny handshakes.
Word has it that Fraser Hood is off the board.
Fraser Hood no longer has to lie, cheat and steal to make money. If an accountant does that for me.
Come on, Hood, don't kid on, it isn't bothering you. Once a headbanger, always a headbanger. You see, the way I hear it, Mulherin is onto some mega scam with a mob from out of town. Now, you and me could do each other a big favour here.
Fraser Hood is no grass. Not even where scum like Mulherin's concerned.
You don't know what he's up to, do you? You know, I never thought I'd see the day that Fraser Hood was bested by Mulherin. That's kind of pathetic, really.
Right, thought you lot had a snooker tournament to go to. Go on, beat it. Who needs yous? What are you waiting for? There's no point in both of us working.
You're up to something.
Would you rather wait and clean the toilets?
Why don't we take these upstairs and have a quiet wee night to ourselves?
I've already had a quiet night. I've had 3 punters since 6 o'clock and 2 of them were selling the war cry.
Just the same. I'll go up and heat the bed up for you.
Don't bother. I've got one of my headaches.
Morag! Todd!
Nice action. Most men I know have only one good stroke in them. What do you say to a wee side bet? Just for added interest.
What did you have in mind?
Loser buys breakfast.
All right.
Oh! Go on, Todd. Fill your wellies.
I like a full English breakfast, Mo.
You'll have to earn it first.
Come out from underneath your stone, you wee sleek-it coorin' cockney rat.
Fraser.
You were homeless, I took you in. You were hungry, I fed you. You were randy, you shafted my daughter.
What are you talking about?
He found your T-shirt in my bed, and he thinks we've been...
No! No, you got it all wrong.
Kiss your ass goodbye, Todd.
If there's going to be any murdering done in my club, I'll be the one that's doing it.
I don't think you heard me, Mulheron. This rat deflowered my Morag.
Oh, really? I'd heard that on I went to the Argyll and Southern Highlanders. Fraser, I promise you, I never laid a finger on her.
Do you deny she was in your bed this very morning?
No, but she just got in for a cuddle. Like I said, Hood, any killing in here, I do it. Now.
On your bike, Grandad.
I can wait, Todd. There's nowhere you can hide. Anywhere you go, I'll find you.
Grandad, Grandad, you lovely.
Forget it, Toddy. Fraser Hood put in his place, stuck up Morag, stuck up. I think that makes you one of the boys. What do you say, lads, eh?
Aye.
Yeah. Right, get this lot cleaned up. You've still got a tournament to win.
I want a word with you, Mummy. How could you stitch me up like that?
You're hurting me!
You used me!
Oh, grow up!
Well, well. It's not the happy father. Go away, Morag. I'd hate you to see a grown man cry.
Well, she wouldn't let me in. She wouldn't even talk to me through the door.
Is that surprising? Humiliating her in front of everybody? Nearly killing me with that poxy shotgun? And you lost me $1,000.
There's more at stake than mere money here, Todd.
You wouldn't be saying that if you were skint.
And you still haven't explained to me what she was doing in your bed anyway.
She was depressed, feeling down. She'd just broken up with her latest. Fraser, how could you think it was me? You know I've been firing blanks ever since that screw kneed me in the nuts.
Yes, I knew that.
Then what the bloody hell were you playing at? Apart from everything else, Mulheron's practically adopted me as one of his own.
Good. You see, that was part of the plan.
What?
Now you're in Mulheron's camp. You are perfectly placed to find out what he's up to.
Are you telling me this was all a setup so I could spy on Mulheron?
Brilliant, huh?
No, it is not brilliant. If Mulheron finds out I'm a plant, he'll have me pruned.
And who's going to tell him? Apart from yourself, I'm the only one that knows about it, and I'm not going to tell him. Unless you force me to.
You bastard.
Thank you.
I'm not going back there.
Oh, really?
I am not going back there.
There's a way, Toddy. I've got a boat to catch.
Is that it? It's not exactly Richard Branson's yacht, is it?
It's a cargo boat. What do you expect?
Just the same, boss. You think the Russian mafia would have something special?
I'll hear him. Vlad!
Oh! Welcome aboard. Now, these are my two most trusted men. Kevan, Igor.
And these are my two dumplings, Scotty and Rumney. And Toddy, my driver.
You better.
The hell's up with you, pair?
You're going to kiss us, boss.
What are you so fussy about? Some of the hounds I've seen you winching up at the Cotton Club. But boss, just get on with it, all right? You're doing this for Glasgow, remember? Oh, don't use your tongue, you bloody idiot! Toddy!
Ah! Brothers in arms already. We have silks from Uzbekistan, silver from Armenia, Siberian sable, as well as the usual run-of-the-mill. Rocket launchers, ground-to-air missiles,
Well, the ground-to-air missiles sound brand new, Vlad, but it's been a wee while since we're in air raiding Partick. You know what I'm here for.
I know. And now this is our chance to return your hospitality.
It's all there, is it?
Every case government sealed and stamped. I know how much value you place on that.
You're bloody right, I do. This is too big a deal for me to get ripped off.
What's in the cases?
We stew. There will, of course, be a discount for cash.
What a strange custom. In a country of shortages like mine, the price goes up when you want to buy in bulk, not down.
Well, I've got a wee something here that might just ease your sensibilities. Toddy. It's a guarantee note, signed by all the members of the fraternity. You'll get your money when we get our goods.
Goods? Well, what's in the cases?
Tavarish. Vodka.
We got a deal?
Deal.
Boss! Boss! The free gift is here!
7 days approval, right?
7 days approval, ready to drive away.
Yes! For your beauty!
What's that then?
That's a game, boss, isn't it? Think of the birds we can pick up on this!
Aye, the ultimate Nedmobile. Even better than a black BMW, eh? You're right, Scotty!
Aye, boss! Whoa! Oh, yeah,
Yo, Fraser Hood residence?
Fraser, it's me, Wayne.
Todd, where the hell are you?
Some place called Greenock. Greenock, what difference does it make? Have you any idea what we're dealing with here?
Keep your wise on. The Russian mafia don't scare Fraser Hood. And find out what the deal is.
Oh, yeah. Mulherron has bought up their entire stock of vodka. Oh, they've got everything. Everything. Rocket launchers, guns, grenades, caviar, diamonds. Huh? Oh, some guy called Vlad. Russian. Big leather coat.
The Joker in Mulherron's club. Diamonds. You stay where you are, Todd. If Mulherron's going international, there'll be no living with him. He needs sorted out.
They would, they?
Something wrong?
Are diamonds still a girl's best friend nowadays?
Diamonds? I don't know a woman who wouldn't sell her soul for a sparkler.
There'll be one more for the party.
Oh, Fraser. We've got half the population of Keldonside coming already.
And every one of them a married man with a mistress. Except me, of course. They'll buy 2 each.
I must say, Betty, these canapes are absolutely superb.
That's Xavier. Found him in a wee bistro off the Byers Road.
Oh, you must give me his number.
You can have his bill as well.
Betty, the middle classes is a very exclusive club. If it wasn't, any jumped-up Ned would be able to join.
Not at home to Dr. Irony, are you, darling?
Huh?
It's okay, I'll get it. With any luck.
So, you are the famous middle classes. Forgive me if I stare. I've never seen bourgeoisie this way up before. You're normally hanging upside down from lampposts.
A sense of humour, too. There is a God.
I trust you'll forgive Vladdy's somewhat crap sense of humour, but he is from Eastern Europe.
Humour? He's downright insulting, Fraser.
Well observed, Crawford. Yes, to be sure, Vlad is a rough diamond, but he is nonetheless a diamond. Go on yourself, Vlad.
Our cultures are not so very different, as we're all aware the trick in business is to cut up the middleman.
Cut out the middleman, Vlad.
You say potato. Gentlemen, ladies. Voila.
Crawford, they're gorgeous.
And it's our 10th anniversary next month.
I don't wish to pry, Vlad, but where did you get these?
Diamonds are like some women, my friend. Cold and wondrous, casting off their history with each successive possessor.
Where did he get them?
Probably skinned them off some stiffs down the Georgia morgue.
Can we touch?
Touch, caress, lick, feel, appreciate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go and make urine.
With that accent, I thought he was taking it.
Glad you could come along, Vlad.
I was intrigued by the invitation. May I ask how you came to know of me? Connections with a business brotherhood, perhaps?
Mulherin and Co. Beezer's Home League. Personally, I would have passed on the vodka deal.
You know about that?
The question is, do the gentlemen at Customs and Excise know about it?
So this is a shakedown.
Not at all. So long as your diamond deal goes to our mutual benefit.
Excuse me.
Come on then. What's his SP? He is the sexiest dude I've seen since that guy in the waltzers at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
And you know what happened then? Now get back in there and think dentist.
All the same, Fraser, he's lovely. How can you not act like that sometimes?
Can you do the accent?
You owe me a breakfast, Todd.
How could I ever forget it, Mo?
If you're short, I could always eat you instead.
I don't doubt it.
All present and correct, boss.
Good. You know what to do.
That's a lot of money walking out of here, Mulherin.
Right. Are you insinuating something?
It's a lot of our money that's walking out of here. Good, clean, blackmailing money. I had to do overtime at the blackmailing to raise this. 2 nights and a Sunday, and all for a container load of vodka we haven't even seen yet.
Ah, but I've seen it. Or do you doubt the evidence of my own 2 eyes?
Be nice, Malky. Chill out. It better be there, that's all.
It will be there. Because Malcolm Mulherin, King of Dead, has decreed it will be thus.
There, boss. It's nothing. Just a wee paranoid delusion, that's all. He'll be fine. A pure stoner. Tell him it'll be a stoner.
He'll be a stunner.
It better be. Because if it isn't, I'll be looking for somebody to blame.
This is a different world. Come on. Come on.
I'll get it. Hello?
Fraser, it's me, Wayne. Look, things are going down here I don't like. Get me out of here, for God's sake.
Not now, Todd. There's a nice cockney.
Looking rather distracted today, Malcolm. I trust you enjoyed your lunch.
I can't go all that Nouvelle cuisine. I'll pick up a fish supper later. So I hear who was entertaining the creme de la creme last night.
Yes. Pity you missed it.
And there was me expecting to be his guest of honour.
Oh, no. He had some shady-looking character peddling diamonds. Would you credit it? A Russian. I believe, Vlad something.
Lunch not up to scratch then, lads? Where to, Mr. Mulherron?
What have you been using the car for in the past couple of days?
No me, boss.
Where can I work at Mulkey? What about you, Toddy? You been making any wee secret calls?
No.
Pick it up, Romney. Press the redial button. Any bets in who answers it, Toddy?
You, Fraser Hood speaking.
A wee chooky birdie tells me you've been fraternising with the enemy, Vlad, my lad. Hood. Fraser Hood.
Did it also tell you how Fraser Hood found out about our deal?
Well, so you admit you've seen him then?
I was summoned. He tried to blackmail me. Somehow he found out about our deal.
Ah, well. Meet somehow. This is Wayne Todd, Fraser Hood's best pal.
You're going to have some facets carved on your fizzer for this, Todd.
Aye, and your orbs through the grinder.
I see. Well, I'm sure my boys can come up with something a little more imaginative than that.
I don't know. I thought that was quite imaginative.
I'm more interested in Mr. Hood paying the price rather than his lackey.
You got something special in mind?
О, Игорь, Иван, отведись, молодца, этого ко мне в кабинку. Let him cool his heels in my cabin. I know a fish bar in Marrakesh that is looking for waitresses. There's a certain young lady who just might fit the bill.
Hi. Oh, hello.
I'm very flattered you remembered me, Miss Hood. Of course, Morag.
Tonight? Oh, no, I wasn't planning anything special. Yeah? I'd love to meet up.
What about the old spice warehouse, Clyde Street? 8 o'clock. I'm counting the hours. She'll fetch a good price in Marrakesh. You will have your revenge, and I will recover my losses in the diamonds.
Excellent.
Well, будь здоров, Иван Петров.
Be seeing you.
It is done, my friend. Tonight, Mulherron will hand over the fraternity's money, and I will be rid of the contaminated vodka. I think you shall do very well as the new boss of bosses.
Redial. So, you are the new boss of bosses.
Take no for an answer, do you?
If you think I'm pushy, have a look at what these guys can do.
What's gonna happen to her?
All right, lads. All the best to you.
She suits a bug on her head. It's the best she's looked in ages.
What about Todd?
We'll drop Mr. Todd off. Mid-Atlantic, probably.
We're ready for the Oski, boss.
Right.
You good? No. Goodbye, товарищ Malheran.
До свидания, China.
Давай отчаливать, пока не траванулись твочонкой.
Right, let's vamoose before they check that money under a decent light.
Are they not here yet?
Well, I'm on my school bag. And then you're shooting my gold ring.
No satire. These is tense moments.
Bloody right. 6 fires had to start to raise my stake. 4 hotels, a bookies, toy shop. What a day's an art. I don't want it to turn into a production line, no.
Uh-huh. Looks as if he's pulled it off after all.
Yo, Malky! You made it then?
Aye, how? Did you doubt me? Looks like you're a tank, boss. The vodka. The vodka! Save the vodka! I've only been here to look, boss! What is it? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Go! Cheers, Sabotage!
Cheers. No offence, pal, but you just blew your life away.
Yes! You pillock! You could have brained me!
You've got a lot more to worry about than being dug by a couple of dozen snooker paws. See this? That's the only thing that survived. This is now the most expensive bottle of vodka on the planet. It works out at roughly 20 grand a nip.
Well, I expect you'll be saving it for a special occasion, then.
Oh, I will. Your funeral.
You take a nip out of that and it'll be your funeral.
What do you mean?
It's poison. It's contaminated.
Contaminated, my Elkie. It's got a government label.
It's a government health warning. Drinking this could seriously melt your intestines.
What about it, Malky? You set this up.
He's lying to save his worthless skin.
Go on, have a drink.
Watch.
Give the lads a drink as well. My guess is it's radioactive. Takes a lot of water to make vodka, Malky. Water that comes from the same rivers the nuclear plants bleed into. Go on.
You're on your own, Mulherrin.
Smart move. Can you get these off now, please?
Have we trusted your judgment, Malky?
Aye. You're the man who knows a good deal when he sees it, you said.
Nothing personal, Malky. Just business.
Lads, you're all set up. And by one of your own.
What are you talking about?
Someone who thought they should be boss of bosses. Who?
Mo?
Oh, Fraser, it's absolutely gorgeous. It must have cost you a fortune.
Yes, nothing's too good for the women in Fraser Hood's life.
Oh, thank you, Daddy. Can't wait to show it to Jameson.
Jameson? You don't waste much time, do you?
Time waits for no girl, Wayne.
What about the patter of tiny feet?
It was a false alarm.
I want to have a word with you about the contents of the bathroom cabinet, young lady.
Me? It's nothing to do with me. It wasn't my pregnancy test.
If it wasn't yours, whose? Betty?
A reformed character for Fraser in the final episode of Bad Boys next Monday evening at 10:10 on BBC One.
To the road, but without Phil Collins.
This man has a tough job. That's because this man is replacing this man as frontman in one of the world's biggest bands. Relative unknown Ray Wilson steps into the shoes of international megastar Phil Collins as Genesis takes to the road.
I think he's more nervous than me, actually. Going to hear the end result of some of the songs that good songs he's done being ruined.
Next month, their mammoth tour brings them to the NEC. Tonight, Central News gives you a preview of the show and talks to members old and new of Genesis.
Genesis tonight on Central News, but don't forget, we're back.